Slippery as an eel, EU. Tension boiling over Frost took firm line on A16 as EU shut the door upon it. Ministers are backing away from threats to tear up parts of Boris Johnson's Brexit deal before Christmas. Lord Frost yesterday said it would be better to find an agreement with Brussels than take unilateral action. The Brexit minister had been ramping up threats to trigger Article 16 of the Northern Ireland Protocol in order to suspend EU customs checks he says are disrupting trade. Speculation has been mounting in Whitehall that the move would happen this month, despite warnings from Brussels that it would spark an all-out trade war. The change in tone comes amid rising hopes that a compromise can be struck. Lord Frost has warned significant gaps still remain in Brexit talks but praised the Commission for finally acknowledging the unintended consequences of the Northern Ireland Protocol. After meeting with European Commission Vice President Markle in Brussels, the Brexit minister said their two sides had once again failed to reach an agreement. While he said some progress had been made and there was potential to generate some momentum in talks, he warned unless the EU compromised in discussions, triggering Article 16, the legal mechanism to suspend the treaty, may still be necessary in order to protect the integrity of the UK. He said, following the meeting last week, intensive and constructive talks have proceeded between the UK and EU teams. There is the potential to generate some momentum in our discussions. In this context, I welcome the Vice President's acknowledgement in his speech this morning that the protocol had led to unintended consequences in Northern Ireland. Addressing these continues to be the urgent task before us. For months the UK has warned the protocol is having a damaging impact on the Good Friday Agreement and the peace process in Northern Ireland. Ministers and officials have been left frustrated by the repeated refusal of the EU to admit to frictions caused by the protocol's implementation. But this morning, giving a speech at the Brexit Institute at Dublin City University, Mr. Šefčovič said he wanted to find a comprehensive long-term solution and create a win-win situation that would help the people of Northern Ireland. The two teams agreed today to continue their discussions next week. Mr. Šefčovič and his team will travel to London on November 26. Today's discussions focused on medicines, customs, and rules on animal and plant products, known as sanitary and phytosanitary, SPS, checks. Lord Frost said, "Our discussions this week have focused on medicines, customs, and SPS, though other subjects have also been considered. Significant gaps remain across most issues." The Brexit minister had originally suggested talks on the protocol should last no more than 3 weeks and he would then make a decision on whether to trigger Article 16. The decision to extend talks has given hope a breakthrough is possible. However, he said that while a solution based on consensus remained the UK's preferred outcome, unilaterally suspending the treaty could not be ruled out if Brussels failed to meet the UK's red lines. Lord Frost yesterday warned the EU not to interpret his reasonable tone in recent negotiations as a climb down. Asked whether he was softening his negotiating stance with the bloc, he told the Lords, "No. We are trying to reach agreement. That has always been our position. I would suggest our friends in the EU don't interpret the reasonable tone that I usually use in my discussions with them as implying any softening in the substantive position." The Brexit deal effectively keeps Northern Ireland within the EU single market, meaning that goods must be checked on arrival from mainland UK. Lord Frost said, "Any such solution must constitute a significant change from the current situation, materially ease practical problems on the ground, and safeguard political, economic and societal stability in Northern Ireland. If no such solution can be found, we remain prepared to use the safeguard provisions under Article 16, which are a legitimate recourse under the protocol in order for the government to meet its responsibilities to the people of Northern Ireland."